everyone. Welcome to the Rhode Island State House. I'm GoLocal News editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for joining us this New Year's Day as it's Inauguration Day. We just heard from Governor Gina Raimondo, and I'd like to welcome my first guest, House Majority Leader Joe Shekarchi. Thank you for...
It's my pleasure. Always love coming on. I'd like to point out I was the very first guest on this show when you initiated live coverage from the State House. I'm happy to be first today. It's always a pleasure to see my friends at GoLocal, especially Kate Nagel.
Well, we're glad we're able to bring news and politics, again, right from the State House, straight to you, the viewer. So let's start off with the governor's speech today, her second inauguration speech. How do you think it set the tone for her second term in office?
I thought it was a very good speech. I thought she touched on the themes that were important to her administration. I think she talked about goals that were attainable and she's going to work for, and those are goals for all of Rhode Island. We all want Rhode Island to do well. We want it to prosper. We want to tackle the opiate crisis. So I thought those broad-based themes were important, and I thought they were very achievable. And I look forward to working with the governor and all my colleagues in the House and the Senate to help make those things a reality.
And one of the things that she touched upon, and the legislators will moving forward, let's talk a little bit about education. We just see the first year of test results that Rhode Island students took the similar ones to Massachusetts. Again, a historic construction bond was approved last session. What do you think are really going to be the big education issues during the session?
Well, obviously, we need to look at our curriculum. We need to make sure that the students we're spending this money on get a quality education, that they graduate, that they are proficient in the basics, and that they were able to achieve, whether it's CCRI, URI, Providence College, a private institution, that they're ready for jobs in the 21st century. So we need to make sure of that, and that's a goal that we all need to work together to get done.
So one of your big goals during the last session, of course, was coverage for mammograms, and that was...
mastectomies.
Mastectomies, thank you. And that was a big win for you last session. What would you say are your top priorities going into the Assembly session this year?
Well, I'm looking at two different things this year. They're still not ready for prime time, but I'll share them with you and your audience at GoLocal. I'm working on some legislation around blockchain technology.
Okay.
I want to see if it's possible that we can create an environment here where it can grow and prosper in Rhode Island. I'm studying that. And I'm also looking at some kind of restructuring of the tax code that could actually create a benefit to Rhode Islanders because of the Trump tax cut and being revenue neutral to the state, but we might be able to enact some laws that would help lower your federal income tax. I'm studying those. Okay. They're not ready to be introduced yet. I'm going to continue to work at them. And obviously, a priority of mine, everybody in the House, is the budget. That's the single most important thing that we need to do as a House of Representatives. We take that responsibility very serious. I know the Speaker continues that the budget is his number one priority. And, of course, for him and me and all of the House is the continuation of elimination of car tax, which helps all of Rhode Island.
Well, we look forward to seeing your blockchain proposals, your tax code proposals. And I know folks are whisking by us here as they're getting ready to go into the very first session of the 2019 year. So kicking off in 2018, again in 2019, House Majority Leader Joe Shekarchi, thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. I look forward to coming back again.
I appreciate it. We're going to let Joe around the corner, and we'll be right up with our next guest here.